Hello, this is Gonzalo's Practical One. In this video I'm going to talk about the two artistic works that I have done. Well, the first artistic work I'm going to talk about is the traditional one. In this case, it is called the puzzle. This work was thought thanks to that map of Europe. I was sitting here doing some things of the university, and then I saw it and the idea came to me. It's like what is the other of Europe? Africa. And to be honest, some centuries ago, white men in Europe treat Africa as things. So I decided to change Africa into a puzzle. Well, this is my first artistic work. This is the puzzle. All these things are the countries of Africa, and the colors of them are the countries that colonized them some centuries ago. The process I followed was the next one. First, I used a pencil to draw all the countries, and I was looking them at a computer. Later, I used this pen with black ink to draw over the pencil in order to see better the shapes of countries. And then I use crayons and colored pencils in order to paint these colors from here. First, I use the colored pencils and then over them the crayons. And over them again, I used colored pencils in order to see them better. Well, my second artistic work deals with photography, but how did I came with the idea? Well, one day I was talking with a friend and he told me, how many macaroni colors have you done? And then I told him, how many times have you played Wii Sports? And then I realized like, oh, stereotypes. And the idea came to me. Well, as the friend who taught me that was studying physical activity and sport sciences, I wanted to start with them. With this picture, I want to show how students of that degree are practicing sports at home because they cannot go out due to the quarantine. Picture, what I wanted to show is how sad it is for students of advertising and public relations to have a summer without nightclubs because as they sell all tickets, they won't have money. Well, the third picture shows what criminology students are going to do in the future because people think they are going to go to the FBI or something like that. To do that, I use an app and these papers. This picture, what I wanted to show is that speech therapists and their students are considered the ones who only teach students to say the R, and in this case, I wanted to show the R to a dog. Well, this picture shows the container where my mother put the macaroni, and what I wanted to show is that as we have a lot of days in the quarantine, I have used all macaroni to do colors. With this picture, I wanted to show how tourism students are considered the ones who are going to do free tours along Europe. Well, this picture wants to show like the starter pack of a biology student because it is said that their first activity they do there is to plant and grow lentils in a plastic glass with paper and see how they are growing. What I wanted to show with this picture is that fine arts students are considered that they are only drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and they don't do any other thing. Well, in this picture what I wanted to show is like psychology students are only psychoanalyzing people, and in this case, as I have psychoanalyzed all my family, I psychoanalyzed a plant. It is said that art history students are only the ones who are judging all paintings, sculptures, and everything they see, although you don't ask for their opinion. So I wanted to show that I am really interested in judging my own paintings because I want. Well, in this picture, as a supposed journalist, I wanted to show how they are developing themselves. In this case, that they are only watching their own family. So I came out and I interviewed my neighbors there. As it is said that all the students from English studies and French studies will end as an English teacher and French teacher, with these pictures, what I wanted to show is that they are preparing themselves for the future, teaching a dog the verb to be and the passé composé. And at last, but not least, this is the picture who shows how physiotherapy students are preparing themselves for the future, but taking care of the distance due to this quarantine. Well, doing this practical assignment, I think that I have improved in a lot of things. For example, in drawing, thanks to this. I mean, for me, this was difficult. So I think that I improved a little. Also, I think that it is important that arts are considered to show what we are, to show what we feel. And in this case, you can use arts. And also, this has been important for us, at least for me, because I had other ideas that I think that were also good. But due to the quarantine, I couldn't do them. So I had to change everything. So I think that this is important for us that we are going to be teachers, because in the future, maybe we have been preparing something for years and it has worked really well. But maybe 1 year there can come a student that he can't do that activity. So you have to change everything you know to take care of him or her and make him to learn.